Hello, I'm Alice. I'm a French gamer and I'm not so fluent in English, but I will try to do a video in English because I was talking about Path of Civilization, which is a game which will be released in Essen Spiel, and I'm doing a series of videos on Essen Spiel and the games that I'm waiting for. I in fact played it on the prototype, and I was trying to find some information on the game to be able to talk about it better, and I saw that there was nearly no information available in English, or I didn't find them, that's possible. So maybe this will be useful, but I'm very sorry for my poor English. I will try. Please be nice, it's my first time speaking English in video. Okay. So in Path of Civilization, we are some different civilization trying to make our way through history, while contributing to different area of our civilization, like the population, the science, the religious, the military, and the industrial, which are represented in different elements of the play. So we will have some, for example, the religion. This is the religion technology track, so this will enable us to unlock new technology card in the religion. We can have cubes in this blue display. This is the prototype version, so the final material will be different. I don't know what it will be. To progress on our religion track, and there will be some religious symbol in some cards because we are gaining influence in big achievement of this kind, like having Confucius joining our team. The play is simultaneous. We are playing at the same time between the different players most of the time, during nearly all sequence of a round. This will be played in 8 or 9 rounds, I don't remember. And we are choosing from cards, and we have some kind of hand management. Like we have 5 cards each turn. We are playing 4 of them. Then we are buying a new one, so we have 5 again, and we'll trash that one at the next turn and gain another. So I will maybe describe the sequence of play, and after that I will explain what for me as the main leverage of the game and what I like and like less, or for who this game is, in my opinion. I only did one play in the prototype, so you have to take what I say with caution. So in the game, the sequence of play is reminded here. We are starting with 5 cards, and we are choosing one of these cards that will be discarded, trashed in fact. So we are putting him here, but it can be returned to the box. And we are playing our other 4 cards in 2 columns. In the left one, we will use them for the cubes they are awarded. They will award us. That will unlock, for example, wonders. On the right track, we will play them for technology tracks that will enable us to have new cards and big upgrade in our civilizations. We have slightly unsymmetrical board, so we are mainly doing the same thing, but in some kind of different ways. We have, I think, some asymmetrical starts, I'm not really sure, and some power, I think, but also a different priority on the different area. If there is some competition at some point, you are the one who are the best in this category and will choose first, and you are the one who is the last in this category and will choose last. So we choose 4 of these cards and display them. Then we are gaining cubes from these left sides cards and eventually leaders that we will play in the corresponding display. So we have a display for religion, a display for wonders, a display for leaders, a display for military events, and a display for civil events. There is permanently 2 upcoming events, one in military and one in civil. At the end of each turn, there is either a military event or a civil event, and it alternates between both. At the very beginning of the game, there is no event. At the very end of the game, there is 2 events. one military and one civil. So there's always one upcoming event of each type. So you put your cubes in these different displays. Then we will resolve the displays that enable us to win things, and the event will be for later. So in religion, we can spend these cubes to advance our religion level, which will give us a bonus in another domain and some points. Maybe some other benefit I don't remember. In the wonder display, we can buy these wonders, so they are costing 2 at the beginning of the game, then 4, and if something is not buy, it stays for longer. When we buy these wonders, we have immediate effects. If some people want the same card, it's the person with the highest priority that will have it, and that's it. And then we are buying some leaders, so it's the same principle here. There is some cost in these cards, and you have to spend the right amount of cube to take your leader. Wonders are have immediate effects, while leaders stay on your personal board and will give you some gain, permanent gain or permanent power. All of these cards have some symbols here on the corner, and you will need to accumulate these symbols to win points during the civil events. So the civil events will ask you to achieve some kind of if you have for each 3 points of science you will win something, or something like this, plus the cubes that you are playing in the civil display will count for that too, as there is some competitive side, I think, to be the best at something. I don't really remember. Or maybe a threshold to attain with cubes. There is a little more. Once we distributed religion, wonders, and leaders, we will go to the technology phase. So for technology, we will first earn whatever round symbol we have on the left of our cards in this left column. So here I will win 2 military technology, 2 science technology, 1 industrial, and 1 religion. And then I can use these points, and everybody will do that, to buy some new cards. The cards are in a display here, so this is upside down because I was playing on this side of the table. The principle is quite simple. There is 4 levels of cards in every of the 5 colors. To buy a card on some level, you have to pay some kind of some amount of technology of this kind. For example, if you want the level 3 religion, you have to pay 7 religion technology, and it's 7 for every level 3 cards. When you are gaining a card, so you have a new card to be able to make progress in some other area, like the population card of will give you technology for science and industrial, but will give you cubes for leaders and civil events. Every area is linked this way, more or less, and this will give you symbols too. And when you get this card, you will gain an immediate effect, like having more population. The population is the limit of cubes and technology that you can win each turn. You can win some cubes at some other space. You can win military power in the military track mainly, and all these kind of things in each of this sector. There is a specialty. Sometimes you are winning some other little things on another specialty that's the one in your column. There is enough technology, I think, of the first level, but the 4th level technology will be only in 1 or 2 cards. I don't exactly remember how many, but not everybody can have one. So you will lose 1 track of technology for the card you choose to buy, and will have 5 cards again for next turn. The other technology you earn this turn or in previous turn are staying for the next turn. So you can accumulate some technology for several turns to have better card later, depending of which tracks you choose to use to gain a new card. Then once everybody did that, we are resolving the event of the turn. So for military, it's usually a competition like the one with the most military points. So military points are both the cubes you played in the military events and your permanent military level. And you will have a reward if you are first, second, third, etc. But you need to be above a threshold. All these events for the game will be visible from the beginning, so you can plan what you are what you are doing for several turns. Now, for me, the main interest of the game is to be able to do the right chaining between your different actions and cards, to be able to have better cards faster or better wonders, or to unlock new things as fast as you can. So to find the way, the right path, to be able to make more of what you are doing and to be just at the threshold that you need to score or have a card or have something. And then trying to plan the next thing at the same time, because you have some... This is a really nice thing that you have short time things that you want to do, and medium and longer side. So you are trying to do things for your whole game and trying to be high enough when the event will reach this thing, or to be able to afford this first level card, which is not easy, to have a specialty that is strong enough to enable to go to that. But also in some 2 or 3 turns you need to have a big wonder, you need to have another card to be able to build your path. So there is some interesting choice to do about how to do that. What I like a little less about the game is that your specialty is not so visible. It's in fact the same reason that what is good in the game can be less good if it's less what you like. You are really trying to have this like optimal path to victory. So finally, if you are a good religious leader, what kind of technology are you unlocking, what kind of power? It's like it's tamed by what you need to do next, how you can win 3 red points to go to this card. This is a little abstract, and you don't have this big development area saying like, okay, I have this big specialty and this really shows in my way of playing. I only did one play, so really I'm not entirely sure about this, but it's still a little abstract. It's not my favorite, but I only did one play and it was a prototype, but I don't think it's purely my style of play. I'm more like a heavy Eurogamer. This appealed to heavy Eurogamer. I have a lot of friends who really liked it and who are the same kind of gamers that I am. But it's still light enough. It's not too long. It's about an hour and a half. Everything is simultaneous. There is a lot of optimization. There is more optimization than what I like according to development. But the optimization is only on development. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to phrase that. Anyway, I think this is really a good game. I think there is some things that doesn't feel like a game I already played before, so this is really nice. The hand management part, which our game building slowly from the card we buy is really nice. What we trash is quite easier, even if we have some hesitation between 2 or 3 cards sometimes. If we really need something that will unlock us some level, but at the same time we want to keep another card, it can be kind of tricky. I was playing Civilization with a lot of population, so this doesn't bother me, but we have a limit of what we can gain by turn. So if we are doing a lot of technology but does not develop our population, we have a limit of what we can produce that can be tricky to manage, I guess. And yeah, some really nice thing. I think it's worth the look, and I think I will play it again because a lot of my friends will want to play it a lot, I think. Okay, so that's all for me. Sorry for my bad English. I don't know if it will be of use of anyone. Thank you if you're still watching, and maybe I will be better. Next time I will try to speak English in a few years from now. Bye!